All right, guys, so let's get started. It's gonna be super easy. I'm not using a lot of products. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of my Costco wipes and just having a makeup wipe there and available just makes things so much easier. You need to rub anything off your hands, especially because we're working with a lot of cream products. It's just good to have it on standby, that you can rest your beauty blender on it. It's just all around awesome. And these are great. They're huge and they're really strong. Worth checking out if you have a Costco membership. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my face. Now I've already done my morning skincare, so my skin is pretty well hydrated. I'm just going to be using the Smashbox Primerizer. It's been a while since I did my skincare routine, so I just need a little bit of hydration. All right, so now I'm going to be going in with foundation. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick. This is in the color Golden. Now, no one talks about this, and I don't know why. I tend to just do 3 stripes on my cheeks, 1 on my forehead, 1 on my chin, and there's a little bit on my nose. I blend that out with a beauty blender. So my beauty blender is here and wet. And then I add more as necessary. So as you guys have heard probably a million times, once you add product on, it's really hard to take it off. So I start slowly. So that's 1 layer. Looks pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit to my cheeks where I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation, just a little bit there. That's good. And again, this is the color Golden. It matches pretty well. It has a little bit of an olive undertone. So really enjoying it right now in the summertime. Just gonna blend that in. That's pretty good. So my skin's not fully covered. I mean, you can still see some of my blemishes. You can still see the freckles on my nose, and that is okay. I want my skin to look like real skin. If you want the full, like, beat, glam look, just add another layer. But for today, I'm just gonna be going on a date with my boyfriend. I wanna look just fresh, glowy, goldeny, sexy, all the things we wanna be all the time. So that's good. I feel like most of my videos are like, over and over and over and over and over. All right, so that's good. Next up, we're doing full cream products. So I have 2 products that are they're similar. They can probably, I can probably use one and not the other. I'm gonna be a little bit extra today and use both, but one of them is the Bobbi Brown foundation stick, but I actually got a color that's like several shades deeper than my skin, so I could use it as a contour. So this is the color Almond. And then I have the Milk Makeup matte bronzer stick in the color Blaze. This stuff is amazing. It blends really well. This is definitely more for me it's obviously a bronzer versus a contour, so that's why I'm going to be using both today. But again, if you're short on time, I would just use one or the other. No need to do both. So I'm going to take the bronzer stick and I'm going to be applying it right above my cheekbone. You don't want to go too low. Or else you're going to drag your face down. So right above where my cheekbone hits, if you're ever curious and don't know where to hit it, just suck in your cheeks and just go right above there. And that's actually all I'm going to do right now. And then I'm going to take the bronzer stick and hit in the areas where you would normally bronze with just a bronzing powder. So I'm going to do a little bit on my cheek right here. I'm going to do a little bit on my chin. I'd say like the chin, area, this area here, you could use either product and it would work just fine. No need to stress out about it. And then again, I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to blend. I'll be here for 8,000 hours. As you can see, that blends. Oh God, I don't know why. I should have just taken off my earrings. No one can do this with earrings. Just blend that out. Oh yeah. Nothing's worse than like not blending in this area of your contour. Oh my god, like you freaking were eating chocolate and spread all over your chin, which is definitely possible for me. Okay. That looks good to me. So we look bronzy, we still look natural, fresh. Love it. Okay. Next up, I'm going to be doing blush, and today I'm going to be using the NARS liquid blush in the color Orgasm. I love this stuff. I honestly should really get another color. I like how they wear. I like how fresh they look. I'm going to be using my little stamp like foundation holder that I use so that I don't have to dirty up my hands and just do like a quick drop of the blush. So, you know, very little. And use my beauty blender. Now, a lot of people end up going with the butt to apply the blush, but I find that using the tip just gives me all around a little bit more control. So I use the tip to apply, and what I do is I smile and I place it on the apples of my cheeks. So I use the tip to apply, then the butt to blend. And I find that that way I can control the amount of blush I'm placing and then have a large like surface area to blend. So I don't worry too much about carrying it high, and the reason for that is because I haven't concealed under my eyes yet, and I do this every time I do, you know, cream products, because that way I can clean up this area with concealer if necessary, and don't have to add any more products if I find that I've added too much bronzer or I've added too much blush and it's carried up near my under eye. I can just prevent that. So let's just blend that in really well. Perfect. So next up, I'm going to be going in with the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the color Macadamia. It's medium 1.5. And I'm honestly just going to be taking my finger, just dipping it in and dabbing under my eyes. This is why having that makeup wipe handy is just awesome. Instead of cleaning your fingers on your pants, which, girl, you know we all do that. We know we all done it. Perfect. And then I carry whatever is left over my finger, I carry it onto my eye. And just use that as an eyeshadow base, basically. Now I'm going to set my eyes, and I'm going to be using the NYX HD Finishing Powder. If you don't have to set under your eyes, don't. All the power to you. You go, girl. Yes, queen. Yes. But just use it's a fluffy, you know, under eye pointer brush. This is the Wayne Goss 10 brush. Works really well. Just tap into the product, then smack off the exit. Smack off? Is that what people say? I don't know. And just apply some under your eye. Just try to keep it as minimal as fresh. And I'm going to do a little bit more and set in the middle of my forehead where I tend to get oily as the day goes on. Drag whatever's left on my brush on the side of my nose. I don't grab more product to apply on my nose because I tend to feel like that makes it cakey. That's the word. Tap off the excess, not smack off the excess. Maybe that's something that I'm gonna make a thing, smack off the excess. For my eyes, it's gonna be super simple. I'm gonna be using the Nudestix Magnetic Luminous, what are these names so long? The Nudestix Magnetic Luminous Eye Color as the only eye product I'm using today while I am up close. This is a really beautiful bronzy color. So I'm just going to draw this all over the lid. I'm not bringing it up too high. All right, and then I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush. This is a Wet n Wild fluffy brush. There's no number on it, but honestly, just a synthetic fluffy brush would work. And just blend out the edges, windshield wiper motions, and then circles. Done. And I'm going to be doing the same thing to the other eye. So really, really pack on the color onto the lid. You don't need to be perfect. This is the beauty about cream products. Just really cover the lid. Then take your fluffy synthetic brush and do windshield wiper motions, and then little circles all across and really blend out those edges. Awesome. That's done. All right, so time to use our last cream product. I'm gonna be using the ColourPop Super Shock Chic. Man, this is like, it's hard for a Spanish person. I'm gonna be using the ColourPop Super Shock Chic in the color Lunch Money. I said that like 10 times. And again, I'm just gonna be using my finger and grabbing some product and really just hitting the high points on my face. So we're talking cheek. We're talking other side of the cheek. Really get that on with your finger. Then I'm gonna be doing the tip of my nose a little bit, nothing too crazy. I don't wanna be like, nose, doing the tops of my lips. And then whatever I have left over, I just put above my brow. It just tends to draw, like it just tends to like brighten up the area. The beauty about cream products is that you don't have to be perfect. There's room for error. Really use your beauty blender and take your time to blend out these products and really make them look seamless. And you'll end up with a look, you know, that can be done under 10 minutes. You'll look fresh, you'll look sexy, you'll look bronzy and glowy, which we all want to be. Now, I'm going to be doing my lip off camera, my brows off camera, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so off camera I did my brows, which I just used the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper and ran it through my brows, so super simple and quick. And then I applied some mascara, which is the Voluminous Lash Paradise. I like this mascara. It's super, I'm just adding a little bit more. It's super volumizing for sure, and it looks beautiful. The one thing that is like a huge pet peeve of mine, so it dries out really quickly. All right, so now let's do our last step. Whoop, whoop. I'm gonna be doing something bold today because why not? You only live once. I'm gonna be using the Laura Mercier Velour Extreme Matte Lipstick in the color Fire. This is bright AF. If you're not a fan of bold colors, this probably won't be for you, but if you like matte colors, these pencils are awesome. They stay on forever. They're not very drying. I don't even need a lip liner because I like to live on the wild side. So they have a ton of just kind of nudie pinky colors. Definitely worth taking a look. All right, so let's do this. This color is amazing for the summer and also probably for the holidays. It's a little bit like an orangey red, but I love it. It's beautiful. It makes your teeth look white. Highly recommend. It feels comfortable on the lips. So if you're into matte lips but don't like that drying feeling, definitely check those pencils out by Laura Mercier. I'll have them linked down in the bottom bar. And just gonna zhuzh up my hair a little bit. I like a messy pony braid, you know, bubble ponytail. I'm gonna sit back a little bit so you can see the full look. And I really like how this came out. Guys, this is it. I feel like this came out pretty good for being pretty simple. So full face of cream products with the exception of just a powder here and there. All right, guys, this is it. I'm super into cream products right now. If there are any cream products that you think I should check out, please leave them in the comments below. And also, if you have any video requests for me, also leave them in the comments below. I'm going to be checking that out, commenting back to you guys. But this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, but I will see you in the next one. Bye. Should I do like the Disney Channel thing? Is that probably copyrighted? Who knows? Forget I did that. Bye.